Did you enjoy The Legend of Vox Machina Season 1 and 2? It's fun, isn't it? A group of adventurers trying to save the world, paying homage to many aspects of the Critical Role D&D campaign that forged the story through creative improv storytelling amongst a group of friends. We do love it very much, and we all look forward to Season 3. However, if you have not seen Campaign 1 of Critical Role, then you must stop watching this highlight now. There are major spoilers ahead. You see, I always watch Critical Role reaction channels when I see them in my feed. It's delightful to see you fall in love with Vox Machina.
Stop.
Oh my god, no.
Max, get your ass up here! I was gone for 30 seconds.
I know.
And to relive the emotions we all felt when it occurred at the D&D table. Although it does feel slightly sadistic too, as we know what's coming. It's very strange. But I guess that's why reaction channels on YouTube do so well. Are you still here? Because I am about to go into some of the most epic moments we have to look forward to reliving in Season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. This therapy only works if you know what's coming up.
We're gods!
If you don't want Season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina spoiled for you, stop watching now.
Leave now with whatever dignity you have left.
I'm not leaving, not giving up, until someone listens.
Now, The Legend of Vox Machina has an alternative timeline to the actual campaign. We've already been to the Feywild, but we've yet to travel to Anchorel, so that's pretty much first. But it may overlap with Keyleth's Aramente to Vesra, as both of them take place in the Osmit Sea. Anchorel is one of my favourite Exandrian cities, mainly due to the whole Fasaka thing, but also for this.
Also, spice?
Yes! Oh my god!
No.
Do you spice?
Do you spice?
Yo, you cool? You cool, dog?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh god.
I'm not an authority. Do you spice? Spice it?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Let's go. Ignore that part. Thank you so much. What do you think? A little spice?
It's an epic scene. It made us laugh a lot, and it's a wonderful bit of Scanlan to look forward to. But it didn't break our souls.
I was gone for 30 seconds. What the hell happened? Max!
And that's what we're looking for, to prepare ourselves for what is to come. We know how this ends, so we know it will be worthwhile. But the journey between here and there...
It will end. Soon. But before it does, a lot more people gotta die.
is going to be traumatic, even for those of us who witnessed it firsthand, who have rewatched it again on those cold Sunday afternoons with a cup of tea and a blanket for comfort. We've all been there, and we must go again. But this time, we go together.
We're doing this.
You all realize we're going to die a truly horrible death.
Perhaps, sister. But we'll die gloriously. And we'll kill a fucking dragon.
So let's look at this. Each series of The Legend Vox Machina runs for about 20 to 30 episodes of the real campaign. So I suspect season 3 will end somewhere around What's My Mother's Name? Which was such a powerful scene, they're obviously not going to miss it.
What's my mother's name? What's her name? Easy question. Died in front of me. Killed by a goblin. Biggest part of my life. What's her name?
They have already foreshadowed it in season 2 when Scanlan was all, why? And when he almost left the final battle in season 2 as well.
Let someone else deal with the dragons, okay? Someone qualified. We're just a bunch of assholes lucky enough to get out alive. Screw your matron! She doesn't control my destiny!
No, Scanlan. You do. And you can run from it. But you can rise to meet it.
One thing I learned in this life, no one comes back to save you. So what are you prepared to do?
Okay, come on, Scan. You gotta know him up. For the team, for Kaylee, for your imaginary grandkids.
Now, before we get anywhere near that, we have the entire Chroma Conclave arc to resolve, which is a lot to do in one season. Voragel needs killing, Thordak and the Siege of Amon, before we even get close to the Chaos of Raishan.
Come! Iman shall fall!
Intelligence saving throw.
Yes, which she's really good at. But we could get lucky.
Yep.
4 plus 4. Roll a 4. She has an intelligence modifier of 4 and is not one of her saving throws. She is
Shut up!
her intelligence charisma become 1. Cannot cast spells. Cannot activate magical items.
She's just dumb.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Did that
god!
really happen? Did that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's permanent, right?
No.
It's 30 days.
She can keep saving from it.
Yeah, at the end of every 30 days, she can repeat the
30
saving
days.
throw.
She fell off the chair!
Holy fuck! That looks painful.
Oh, Marisha, what a beautiful moment!
What?
Get it?
We still got some problems.
As you reach out, you watch as the tendrils of nature's energy begin to spill out of the cracks in the vicinity.
And I just say, Melora, come on, girl. Come on, Melora.
You watch as Raishan kind of chuckles. One of the tendrils lashes out and wraps around the throat. And as they wrap and begin to strengthen around the neck, pouring into the cracks of the flesh where the disease currently holds her throat, her brow begins to sink, the jaw hangs open, and slobber begins to drip from her lower jaw. As Raishan, just opposed to speaking, now gets to a guttural.
Poetic justice, motherfucker.
It's not an easy journey. Now, they only managed to kill 1 dragon in each of the previous seasons. Dragons are clearly fearsome beasts. Ancient, a stack of hit points, legendary actions, and true sight, and magic. And these things are hard to kill even with vestiges. The other thing they have is backup. One with history for Vox Machina, Ripley and her search for the vestiges. After Anchorel, there would be a trip to Glintshaw via airship. A fierce battle where Percy would die, but also Ripley does too. Ripped apart by all of Vox Machina when Percy is down. But what if she doesn't die here? What if she escapes and links up with the Briarwoods again? But I'm getting ahead of myself. We still need to kill the dragons, and first on the list is Voragel, voiced by Liam O'Brien. Now, since we have no reference in the Legend of Vox Machina to Tiberius, then the plight of Draconia might not even be mentioned in Season 3. The Voragel fight was quick and brutal, and that may be reflected to keep the pace to conclude on this estimated timeline.
How do you want to do this? Release the arrow. piercing inside where the wound was, where one of Yank's horns had gashed into its front of his chest. Vorgal and just spins into a corkscrew, plummets and crashes into the side of the ravine. Tumbles backward, rocks come tumbling onto it. Vorgal hits the ground, smacked open. As it begins to get back up, a bunch of rocks slam down, and one big shard of ice slams into his chest. Still like writhing in flakes as he's bleeding out.
And a tree grows out of his guts.
Yeah!
But we do have some epic moments in the middle of all of this that we hope very much are included. Vex in the bath.
As soon as he leaves, I come up from the water and go, oh! I thought he
Keyleth and the Sun Tree. Larkin.
Herself.
We've no fucking idea where Raishan is or what she's going to do, if anything.
We know that the one place she isn't is in here.
Larkin is Raishan. Really?
Holy shit,
You're the last one to realize that?
No, are you kidding? Or on the internet.
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
It's me. I'm the last one. I had no idea.
It took me like 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Buddy.
But we are skipping over the elephant in the room here.
Fuck it, I'm a mammoth, I don't care.
If the Legend of Vox Machina production team decide, as they have in previous seasons, to edit and overlap storylines, transposing them a little bit in the timeline to allow the story to be told more efficiently,
Millie was merely the traveler on this journey.
then they may go to Vesra, a side quest that occurred after a Bard's Lament, and this too has been foreshadowed. But, and this is hardly a saving grace, since this is after the Bard's Lament, Tyrion was here.
You there! You lot! Hello! Wow, wow! Who are you all? Look at this, magical items from head to toe. Why, I've never seen anything quite like it.
When Keyleth bamfs out with Vex and dead Vax, Tyrion is left behind with Grog in the Kraken's lair.
Can I turn around and look at him and go, yo, oh, ancient one. Can you read my mind now? And I walk through the portal.
And this is the moment that broke us, destroyed us, and it will again. Tearing apart the eternal love of Keyleth and Vax will break so many hearts all over again.
See you later, guys.
You got swallowed?
Mm-hmm.
I
What
just
if
realized
you
that 'cause
what?
it says, I forgot it says there, as it says until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, and attacks against restrained creatures have advantage.
Is that at all connected to dexterity?
No.
No, okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So that is
This is the ultimate fight of like, yes!
24, 34 points of piercing damage.
I'm out.
You're unconscious inside of him?
And you are swallowed.
He'll be fine. He'll be
Shit.
fine.
This is insane. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh shit.
That is the Kraken's turn. Grog, you're up. You watch as it just swallows Vax's eyes go limp, and the jaws just take his non-moving form and swallow it inside.
That monster vored me, man.
But this poses a new possibility. If they overlap Vestra and the Chroma Conclave arc, then the end of Season 3 may actually be the return of Scanlan.
I run up and I hug him.
Okay. Full
Just
body?
a big hug.
He-
And I go down.
Okay. Immediately, instinctively backs up, and you watch as Vex's arms pass through the legs and thighs and grab onto something smaller on the inside.
Motherfucker!
Stop.
Yeah!
Stop. Not here, not here. Let's go somewhere else. Now, let's go.
What just happened?
Motherfucker!
And the quest to the second ziggurat in Marquette, where we would get to see our old friend, Delilah Briarwood again. That would be a suitable cliffhanger for Season 3 to end on, and would set us up nicely for the next season. After which, the majority of the narrative could be told and concluded.
And you watch as the wind suddenly gets whipped up even heavier and lights up the area around the space. You watch as the cloaked hood kind of flows back. And for a brief moment, before the grin crawls across her face, you see the face of Delilah Briarwood.
We killed her! She's dead!
No!
She's dead! She died! We killed her!
Oh no.
Yet there she is at the top of the ziggurat.
How? How?
It's like a soap opera.
Dun dun dun!
I broke the world for you. Returns.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Wait a minute. This is Editing Burrow.
Take a look at this!
And I had a further thought whilst making this. What if it's Orthax that dies at Glintshaw, not Ripley?
Long it will take me to make another.
If she survives, she could take the information to Delilah Briarwood and the Vecna cult, who are currently somewhere in Marquette at the second ziggurat, kind of in the vicinity to Glintshaw.
I did everything you asked. I took Whitestone. I unearthed this place. Now bring my Silas back. Honor our bargain!
So Percy and Orthax die at Glintshaw, a nice rounding to that narrative. Ripley escapes. Vox Machina resurrect Percy and go to kill Voragel with Larkin's help. Voragel dies, but Delilah finds Voragel's body thanks to Ripley, and Delilah casts Ray's dead on the dragon, making the ancient white Dracolish that she rides later on. Therefore linking together the Briarwoods, Ripley, and the Whispered One, providing more than just the dragon threat to Exandria.
You suffer for what you have taken from me!
You've lost your mind.
The production planning for this must have been a nightmare. Even after rewatching episodes 68 to 100 a few times whilst making this highlight, I can see a number of possible timelines they could choose from. I'd love to see the behind the scenes of that production meeting.
And it was the metric system.
I hope that this little refresher fortified you from the impact of the animation when we see it. I look forward to watching all of your reactions. And if you came back to watch this after the events of Season 3, then thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We can certainly try.
We love you very much. Is Season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina out yet?
Travel safe, friends. Stay alive.
You're their light now. Keep them out of darkness.